Bitcoin wasn't the first crypto project. The other projects all relied upon some kind of oracle or some intermediary or some centralized agent of some sort, the things that were launched by, say, Nick Szabo before. And they abandoned all those projects because ultimately they all had an attack surface. And the attack surface was that corporation subject to regulatory capture or that entity. And so along, who is John Galt? Right? No, who is John Galt? He builds something and he disappears. Who is Satoshi Nakamoto? I think Satoshi realized that the only way for us to make this work is we have to build a system that is completely separate from the existing financial structure, the existing power structure. And so the heroic thing to do is, he didn't raise money, he didn't do an ICO and raise $500 million to capitalize it, even though there was plenty of capital in 2010 for tech companies. He didn't keep any for himself. He didn't stick around, right? And he created something which, Bitcoin, we've got this thing in Bitcoin called Pizza Day. And the significance of Pizza Day is the Bitcoin network fires up January 3rd, 2009, and then it trades with no value until about, May 2010, 500 plus days. And on Pizza Day, it's worth a fraction of a penny. Okay, so the price that was paid by Satoshi to create something that was virtuous and uncorrupted and uncorruptible was give up fame and fortune and self-interest and expedience and any kind of get rich quick or simple notion, and do it the hard way, and do it in such a way that what do you get if you mine Bitcoin? You get more Bitcoin. What's that worth? Well, it's worth nothing initially until people decide that having something which is incorruptible and immortal and orthogonal to the entire corrupt $500 trillion financial system is something they might want to join in on. And the risk he took was, well, maybe people won't want to join. Maybe people won't believe in freedom and sovereignty and truth and, and self-determination through cryptography, but maybe they will. And Pizza Day was that first, okay, it's worth a couple of fractions of a penny. And then it's worth $1, and then it's worth $10, it's worth $100, it's worth $1,000, it's worth $10,000. And so today it's alive, and it's something, but it was able to be bootstrapped without a CEO or a board of directors or a headquarters or a nexus or any early founders. And therefore, it does have this characteristic of incorruptibility. You could hold a gun to my head and tell me to change Bitcoin and you blow my head off. I can't change it. It's incorruptible, immortal, ineffable. You can say, by pain of law, shut down all your Bitcoin mining in the entire country. That happened about a year ago in China. They shut down half the network, had no impact, just a slight blip. The Chinese shut the entire thing down. You could shut it down in any state, in any country. You can't kill it because it doesn't have a head. It's a diffuse, decentralized swarm creature of sorts. And the price that we paid, was paid by the early cypherpunks and by the true believers and Satoshi Nakamoto, which is the selfless act of giving this incorruptible, immortal, fair, equitable network to the world without any fiduciary gain or interest and without any original sin. And where do you see that happen in the Western world? Occasionally, and when it occasionally happens, something good comes of it. And that's the story of Satoshi.